In this video, I'm going to take you through Thompson, which is a simple boot to root machine, as you can see here. So let's get started. So let's see what they're asking of us. The machine is already up and running, as you can see. So they want the user.txt and the root.txt. So I'll just grab this. Okay. Then I've already done our Nmap scan just to save on time, but I'll walk you through it. So I'm doing Nmap here with the default scripts. Then I'm doing service enumeration. Then no host discovery because we know the host is up. Then we are doing an aggressive enumeration, checking the OS, checking the services, checking everything else. Then here we have the IP address. So here we have port 22 open, the default port for SSH. We have this certain 8009 port open, an Apache J server. Then we have port 8080 open, that's HTTP Apache Tomcat running on there. So what we'll do, we'll go and check the port 8080, which has an Apache Tomcat server. So let's get to that. So for this, I'll paste the IP address that I copied. Then remember, it's on port 8080, not port, the typical port 80 that we're used to. So it's on port 8080. Let's see what's in it. So yeah, here we have the default page for the Apache Tomcat web server. So here you can click around, but I'll save you the hassle. We'll go here into Manager App, and Manager App will show us a prompt to log in. So let me just give it a little time. It seems to be taking time. Okay, and here we have this prompt, which is asking us to log in. And here you can try the default credentials that you know. So I'll do admin, try signing in. Okay, then you see we are redirected. We have a 41 response code here, error, and unauthorized. You are not authorized to view this page. If you have not changed any config files, please examine the config file at Tomcat, use XML in installation. That file must contain the credentials to let you use this web app. For instance, add the manager GUI role to a user named Tomcat with a password secret. So now we have these credentials, Tomcat and secret. So we'll use these credentials to go back into that prompt, that login prompt. Then we see what's in it. So, okay, manager app. You wait for the login prompt, then use those credentials. So the username is Tomcat. Then the password, which I copied, is secret. Okay, and we are in this web application manager, Tomcat. So here you can go check this out, look at this. But here what catches our eye is this select file to upload. So when you see an upload segment in such a web page, what should ring in your mind is uploading web shell so that you can get a reverse shell and go to further escalation. So what we'll do, this requires us to upload a WAR file. So a WAR file is just a web application archive, which is a package used to distribute a web application in Java. So it's essentially just a compressed zip file with a .war extension that bundles everything required for the web app to be deployed on a Java servlet container or a web server, such as Tomcat, which is here. So what we'll do, we'll look for a payload which has the .wa extension. So as we know, you just one of the best place to look for these payloads are just payload all the things, which is a GitHub repo which has different types of payloads, so it can't miss a payload which has the WAR file kind of thing. So let's check it out. You just search for payloads all the things. It will you'll get this repo, this GitHub repo. So it's loading. And it seems to be taking quite some time. My virtual machine seems to be kind of slow, but okay, here we have it. So here you can go through these multiple reverse shells. Here we have everything, all the way from Go, C to everything else, Lua. But what you're looking for is our file. Okay, what happened? Come on, let's get back to. You want to check for business logic errors. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, so this is not what I wanted, but let's just go back. We had them when the page loaded. I don't know what happened, but that's just okay. Let me see. Okay, let's see if you can find them here. Come on. It's really dragging. I don't know why it's taking a lot of time. What I'll just do, because this seems to be taking a lot of time, I'll do rev shell payload all the things. Let's hope that Google search will give us a much better solution. Okay, let's Let's check this. It's really slow. It's really slow. Okay, so this is what I wanted here, this particular page. So in this page, you can see here we have this wa. So we'll click on this. So this should now open the page for different reverse shells which use the web application archive. So let's check them out. Okay, and what we'll use is this one from msfvenom. So I'll just grab this, copy it. Let's get into that terminal. Then Control Shift V to paste it right there. My machine is very slow. My machine is very slow. Okay, so I'll edit this. So our listening port will be, I'll do 1023 in our WhatsApp. Then our listening host, our IP address, that will be 10.23. I have it right here. You can just check yours by doing ifconfig, then use the turn 0, then 96. So that's our IP address. So let's create this payload. So yeah, we'll just use the name. Okay, I don't want to use reverse. Okay, let's just use reverse. So that's the name. That's okay. We have the port set, we have the host set. So let's wait for it to create the payload. Then we'll take this file. We'll go back to the web page, then grab this file, upload it, then we'll click to deploy it, and while deploying it, it will give us a reverse shell. So actually, in the meantime, what I can do, let me just set a netcat listener for grabbing our shell. So I'll do L for listening, V for verbose, N for no domain resolution, then P to specify the port. We'll be listening at port 1023, which we set with our payload. So let me check if our payload is already been crafted. Kinda seems to be taking time. Nonetheless, we'll just give it time. My machine seems to be really slow today. I don't know why. I might be running low on space or something of sort, but I'll just figure it out. So the payload has already been created right here. My machine took time, but should just be something quick. So we have our payload right here, and you can just check it out. It's right here. Then what we'll do, I'll go back here, and we'll go here to browse and upload it. So come on, everything is dragging today. Okay, so let me see. Is our directory? We are in here. Then we are in here in Thompson. So here it is. I'll just click open. Here it is. It has already been. We've already selected it. So now let's deploy it. So it's deploying, and you'll see it will be added right down here after these uploads which we have here. It will be like the last upload. So it's uploading, as you can see here. I think it's done. So as you can see, we have it here. So what I can do, I can just click it so that we execute the payload, then get catch a reverse shell on our netcat listener. So I've clicked it. Okay, I believe now we are supposed to have caught our reverse shell. So yeah, that seems to be true. We can do id to confirm. Yeah, you can see that. Then I can do who am I? Okay, we are Tomcat. But what I'll do, I'll upgrade our terminal before going on because these are very limited terminal. So I'll just do Python 3 command, then I'll import pty, then we'll do pty.spawn, then we're spanning the bin bash, so close that, then yeah, okay, so let me just background the process. Let me do this real quick. So now I have a more stable shell. So what I'll do first, let me just do lsla to check what we have here. Okay, let me cd into home lsla real quick. We have this jack directory, so let me cd into jack. Let me cd into jack, then let me just do an lsla. Okay, so we have this user.txt, so let's first grab that because that was one of the required things in the question. So I'll grab that, copy it, then let's paste it here. This machine is really dragging. It's really dragging. Okay, that's the correct answer. So we'll go, we'll continue. So now let's check this test.txt file and see. Okay, it seems to be just having the groups which the root is in. Okay, something of that sort. Then what should also be catching our eye right here is this particular id.sh bash script, which it seems interesting because anyone can read it, anyone can read, write, and execute it. So let's see what it has. So I'll just cut id.sh, and as you can see, this script is just executing the id command right here, as you can see, and it stores the output in this text.txt file right here. So actually this is just what it is doing, taking the id command, storing the output to the test.txt. So this id.sh file is owned by jack, but the file that the script creates is owned by root. So let's check if cron job is running this script, because that's what probably seems to be happening here. So I'll just do etc, then check cron tab. Okay, and we are right. Cron job is running this script, and it seems to be doing so like every minute, as you can see here, with the stars here, the asterisk. I mean, it's running it like, seems like kind of every minute or something of that sort. Since the file is writable by anyone, what you can do is we can place a reverse shell in it. So that's just what I'll do. So let me use vim, then id.sh. Okay, it doesn't have vim. Okay, so I'll just do echo, just write it here from the terminal. So that would be bash, then open bash interactive mode. This is just the reverse shell that I'm trying to place in this script, because already we know that it's being run by cron job. So we specify our IP address right here. So that's 10.23.11. Again, you can just do ifconfig, grab your turn 0. Then we'll be listening on what port? I'll do quad 4 this time round. So yeah, then we'll direct the standard output to, let me just do this. Okay, so yeah, we are writing that into, no, come on, what happened? What happened? Let me just do it again. Something funny seemed to have happened there. Then I'm supposed to be specifying my IP .96. The port will be quad 4. So we'll append that to the id.sh. Why is it doing that? Let me just grab it here. There's something funny happening. I can't tell why, but let me first grab that. Don't want to keep on writing that every time. Let me check to see. Okay, so we have it here. So what I'll do, let me set up a netcat listener again. We are listening at quad 4 right there. So since we've set up our netcat listener and we already have this, what I'm now expecting is to receive a root shell. Now that we know that the cron job is running this, then saving it in test.txt, which can be executed as root. So let me just get back to, okay, and as you can see here, we have the root shell, so that worked perfectly. It's just as simple as that. So let me just do, who am I? Though we know we are root. So yeah, as you can see, we are root right here. So I'll just cd to the root directory. Then I'll do an ls real quick. We have the root.txt file right here. So let me just display that. Okay, and we have this. So I'll just grab that. So this is a really easy box. Nothing complicated, and I hope you've learned a thing or two from it. So yeah, that was Thompson. Good, really good box. So I'll see you in the next video.